this late season storm raising some concerns for people living below the Oroville Dam. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker is live in Oroville to tell us how officials are quelling fears of a disastrous deja vu. Wilson?
Yeah, look, on one hand, this is a story about the rainstorm and hydrology and how this new, partially reconstructed dam will function. But on the other hand, this is a story about trust.
So there was a couple rumors about the dam breaking. That definitely broke out to a lot of people. So
it was a nice little storm of circumstances that turned into a flood of online rumors, and while many of them were flat out ridiculous, the chatter got loud enough that the Butte County Sheriff thought it necessary to declare that there was no, quote, imminent threat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of people worried. I'm sure he was getting phone calls in his office. We're getting questions.
Genoa Widener is just one of the people living here that has been raising concerns about the dam since the crisis of 2017.
You know, when people started seeing rain in the forecast and realized that the spillway wasn't being used, and we're so close to the top.
In 2011, the lake stayed at elevation 900 for the entire month of July. So it's pretty expected to see the lake at these high levels after we've had a very good water year.
The Department of Water Resources insists that a full lake is business as usual, and they do not seem at all inclined to draw the lake down to ease nerves. In fact, they are planning on maxing out storage with this May storm.
So we do expect the lake to get pretty much close to capacity, but we are again closely monitoring those forecasts and preparing for use of the spillway if we need to.
But downstream from that spillway, there are still lingering concerns about the portion of the dam that has not been replaced. And as the social media storm has proven, there are a lot of people who no longer take anything with this dam for granted.
The community really feels like we were lied to in 2017. It just completely destroyed any trust that the community had in DWR.
Now, the DWR insists that they're providing as much information about the management of the dam as they can. Now, as you heard Paul just mention, we have rain tonight. There's more rain this weekend, maybe some more rain next week. So this is an ever-evolving challenge that they're facing, trying to, as you heard them say, max out the capacity of that dam, regardless of how people downstream kind of feel about that after 2017. So what does the rain bring this weekend? What do we see next week? Do they have to open this spillway again, or does the lake max out? All of this sort of changing hour to hour as we watch this rain move through over the next week. So stay tuned. We are live at the Oroville Dam. Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.